Listen to me very closely. If you clicked on this video, it's because you are an ambitious individual and you want to make $10,000 per month. Well, it's official. I am challenging you to make your first $10,000 within the next 30 days. Now, since it's probably the first time you and I meet, why should you listen to me? My name is Fred, and only 5 years ago, I had only something like $400 in my bank account. And I went from that to starting a profitable service-based business. I was booking more meetings for agency owners, coaches, and consultants, to then transitioning into consulting. And nowadays, I make upwards of $1,000 per day. On this channel, I'm sharing my journey with you as an entrepreneur, originally from a lower middle class background, but also step-by-step strategies. That way, you can literally just copy me. The most important thing, if you want to be able to make $10,000 per month and even beyond, is to pick the right vehicle. And by vehicle, I mean what opportunity, what online business you're going to use to make money online. Please forget about product-based businesses, especially as a beginner. Instead, what you want to do is start a service-based business. The reason for this is simple. If we take the example of one of the most popular product-based businesses ever, dropshipping. Let's say your goal is to make $10,000. You would find some kind of cool, trendy product, what dropshippers call a winning product. And then you would build an entire store just around this one product. And in order to get customers, you would either pay influencers to promote your brand, or you would go to Facebook ads or YouTube ads, Snapchat ads, whatever it may be, and start running some paid ads in order to get eyeballs in front of your offer, visitors on your webpage, on your sales page. And let's say you were successful with that business. You made 10K. How much would you actually keep in profit? Typically between 5% to 20% if you're lucky. So in numbers, you would only keep $500 up to $2,000 when initially you made $10,000. But not only that, to be able to start a dropshipping business or any kind of product-based business like Amazon FBA or even creating your own e-commerce brand, you need a lot of startup capital. If you have less than $10,000 to invest right now, it's probably not the best path for you. And the thing is that when you go to paid advertising, you need to be able to spend at least a few $1,000s per month to get a shot at making your store profitable. So if you can't afford that, don't do dropshipping. And sometimes people tell me, oh, but what about doing dropshipping with organic marketing? If you've got a big audience right now, sure, you can do that. It might work. But let's say you started making some content on TikTok to promote your products. Well, first, you would need a lot of views. You'd need to be able to go viral to have enough sales to make a decent income. Not even 10K per month, but like $1,000 per month. And then, if you sell a product for $50, you would need hundreds of customers if you wanted to make 10K per month. So it's hundreds of people you need to convince every month to pay you, and that's more difficult than it sounds. And in fact, what I just told you, it's the same story a lot of people who come to me actually tell me. I've had plenty of people, they come to me, they want my help to start a service-based or a consulting business because they know it's the best business model if you take a look at all objective metrics. It's with this business model I've seen the most amount of people go from nothing to being extremely successful. It's the same business model that makes me upwards of $1,000 per day in my early 20s. And when I was younger, I tried selling products. I tried dropshipping when I was in high school, but I barely had any money to spend on ads. So I tried this business with one of my friends, but we only lost $3,000. And guess how much money we made? Guess how many sales we had? We sold a flat squeeze mop, only one, for $50. And during the first few days of running ads, we spent more than $200. And later on, we tried dropshipping with organic methods to get customers. And within a few days, we made $100, but most of it wasn't even profit. At the end of the day, what really matters is what you keep, not what you make. Forget about revenue, focus on profit. When you sell a service, typically you can charge anywhere from $500 up to $5,000 per customer. Some offers even sell for $10,000. High ticket sales is the way to go if you want to make serious money. Because think about this, if you could help a business to book more appointments or to improve their copywriting for their ads or whatever it may be, if you could do email marketing or if you could provide TikTok edits for big Shopify stores which make millions of dollars per year, don't you think if you could get them $20,000 per month extra, they wouldn't be willing to pay you at least $2,000 per month? Of course they would. And you have to realize that for individuals, 2K or 5K might be a lot of money, but when you sell to business owners, it's not that much money. If you only make 5K per month or even 10K per month with a business, you're not even seen, like you're so small as a business. Most tax organizations consider you as an extremely small business. So you're not even in the small business category. But if you were making 5K per month as an individual, as an employee, you would already be in the upper echelons of society. In fact, one of my customers, I helped him to figure out his offer, I helped him to sell, and we came up with his niche together. He decided to target local restaurants, and so he started to reach out to them via email. He started to cold call some restaurants, and he was able to land his first customers, and he was doing Facebook ads for them to help them to book more tables, and it worked. And so they were paying him a few $1,000s per month every month, and he had a few other restaurants working with him as well. So if you sold a service for $2,000 per month, you would only need 5 customers to make 10K per month. And when you sell a service as opposed to coaching, it's monthly recurring. Typically it's for a minimum term of 3 months when you sign a customer, but more often than not, if you do a great job, they will continue with you because they have no reason to not keep working with you if you get them results. Now some of my clients, they also come to me and they've got no skills and no expertise, but they want to break free of their 9-to-5 job and they're ready to do whatever it takes, they're committed. So what we help them to figure out is what kind of service they could sell and how to find remote contractors to get them to deliver the services for their clients. Because with that method, you can sell any service even if you don't know how to do it yourself. Obviously, I can't go too in depth in this video, otherwise it's going to be 3 hours long, but if you want to learn more about this business model, I've recorded a free video in which I'm going to share with you everything I did step by step to scale my business to upwards of $1,000 per day. And I'm also going to reveal the only 3 activities you need to focus on doing if you want to make serious money. I will leave the link in the description below. Or if you're part of that minority of individuals who's truly committed to building your business so you can quit your job, finally live the life of your dreams, you can directly apply to book a call with me or my team and we'll see if you qualify for working with us closely. Now if you want to make 10k in the next 30 days, you need to start embracing resistance. You cannot expect to make top 1% income without having to do uncomfortable things, without sometimes waking up in the morning, not feeling like doing the work, not feeling like taking sales calls, not feeling like making content or reaching out to people, and somehow expect that you will still end up making 10k per month. It's not going to happen. So it's pretty simple. You have a choice every day. You either want to be successful, to provide for the people that you love, to live an incredible life of true freedom where you control your time and your schedule more than you want to stay in your comfort zone, or you don't. It's that simple. But expecting that all you need to do is click on a few buttons and it's going to be easy or it's going to happen overnight is foolish. Sometimes I have people who come to me, they're completely delusional. They're not willing to invest any money in their business. They're not willing to put in the work and they expect that they're going to scale from 0 to 50k per month in like 3 months. I mean, come on. So the things I'm sharing with you, some of it is going to be painful. You're not going to feel like reaching out to potential customers. You're not going to feel like taking sales meetings, but the difference between successful people and unsuccessful people is that successful people do these things regardless of how they feel. It's not every morning you're gonna wake up and feel like it. In fact, as I'm recording this video, for some reason today I was just in a bad mood. I didn't feel like making content, yet I am. Now at first, you only want to work with one niche and to sell one product. Sometimes I have people who come to me and they tell me they're selling 5 different services or products to 5 different markets. And that's the reason why they can't scale past 2 to 3k per month. You have to understand that the more products or services you sell and the more niches you work with, the more complexity you add to the whole process. Because now you not only need to figure out how to sell one product for one very specific type of customer, but now you need to figure out how to sell 5 different types of services or products for 5 different types of people. Can you see how this becomes a mess very quickly? It's chaotic. From my experience and after conducting hundreds of sales calls, all the people who worked with multiple niches, they were always the ones making the least amount of money. So all that complexity only takes away time from working on the right things in your business to scale your business and to get better results for your customers. So focus on one niche, solving one problem in one way. It can be a service, it can be coaching, consulting, but you don't want to have multiple offers, especially not as a beginner. When you make $100,000 per month, to scale it makes sense to come up with multiple offers, low ticket, middle ticket, high ticket. But at first, only go for middle ticket or even high ticket. Forget about selling $50 products or $20 per month school communities. You won't stay broke if you do that. Once you have your niche and your offer, you need to become obsessed with filling up your pipeline with as many sales calls as possible. So in order to do that, direct outreach and making content will be your best friends. So as a business owner, as an aspiring agency owner, coach or consultant, 80% of your time should be spent on getting your message in front of your ideal customers. You do that with outreach, like I said, or content. Technically, you could go to paid ads, but if you haven't even signed one customer yet, do not go to paid advertising. Why? Because if you're not even able to get a customer with organic methods that don't require any ad spend to get clients, what makes you think that just by throwing some money on Facebook ads, all of a sudden, leads will start pouring in and you'll make a lot of money? That would be way too easy, don't you think? Yet plenty of business owners, agency owners and coaches think that just going to ads is a quick fix. I was saying this back in 2022 in one of my first 5 YouTube videos, and I'm still saying it to this day because of how accurate it is. And you've got to understand, the more sales calls you take, the more money you're gonna make. The more conversations you have with people in your niche, in your market, the more clients you're gonna get. It's that simple. If you're only speaking to 5 people per month, yeah, you're making a few grand per month. That's it. You're not gonna scale. If you are speaking to 5 qualified leads per day, however, that would be a very different story, which is why you need to become great at sales. Business is all about people. And the way I teach my own clients to sell, it's a revolutionary sales method, but we're not pushy or salesy. This isn't the Wolf of Wall Street. We're not trying to scam people and give them some bullshit penny stocks to make huge commissions on their back. We're actually trying to see if we can genuinely help someone or not. And if we can, we make them an offer. It's that simple. Some people take the offer, some people don't. That's how the game works. And the more people you talk to, the more money you're gonna make, the more people you're gonna gonna help. Now you have to understand, great salespeople sell a transformation, an outcome, not coaching, not services. Nobody cares about coaching or services or calls with you or any of that. The only thing your clients care about is getting what they want, and what they want is an outcome, a future, a transformation. If you were to help people to, let's say, fix their marriage, they don't care about buying services or coaching calls. They care about fixing their marriage. If you helped local restaurants to get more booked tables and more clientele, they don't care about your accent. They don't care if you're passionate about the job. They don't care if you wake up at 5 a.m. or at 11 a.m. All they care about is getting more booked tables, more clientele. That's it. They don't care if you do it through Facebook ads or YouTube ads or organic content. All they want is more customers and more profit. So if you can give them exactly what they want, they will pay you. I know it sounds too simple to be accurate, to be true, but that's what works. People are often looking at shiny new things, shiny new methods with fancy names, when in reality, it's the boring fundamentals that work. But because they're boring, sometimes you think, oh, shouldn't I try something more interesting? And then you do, and you fail, and you realize, wow, I should have just sticked with the boring fundamentals. It's like when you go to the dealership, you're not just buying a car, you're buying everything around it too. If you take a look, like the next time you're watching TV or Netflix or YouTube, and you have an ad for a car, pay attention, because they're never selling you the car itself. They're not selling you going from point A to point B. They're not selling you what materials the seats are made of. Nobody gives a damn about that. If it's an ad targeted towards the middle class, they typically sell the idea of freedom, of being able to explore the world. They also sell you on values like family. And if it's an ad for a more expensive car, like let's say Ferrari, they're going to sell you on the idea of being different. Their focus is on prestige, excellence, uniqueness, but they never sell you the car itself. So right now, what I want you to do is to become obsessed with getting proof of concept, getting your first paying customer. Because when you're able to get your first customer, everything will snowball from there. Because not only is it going to give you the confidence that you need to go ahead and reach out to more people or make more content, and then you'll get more customers, but it simply creates this snowball effect. And when you get a customer, then you get another, then you get another, and another. And before you realize it, you've helped 100 people, which is insane. And in the process, you've made hundreds of thousands of dollars. Now look, it's time for you to make a choice. You're free to keep watching YouTube videos, and on my channel, I do my best to help you for completely free. But let's be honest, watching YouTube videos is not building your business. It won't make you financially free. However, if you are part of that minority of ambitious and committed individual, you want to quit your 9 to 5, you want to build a business so you can be financially free and finally do all the things that you want, not have to wait until retirement to finally enjoy life, I invite you to check out the free training in the description or to directly apply to book a call with me or my team, and we'll see if you qualify for working with us closely. With that being said, book your call because there won't be enough spots for everyone. And if you found this video helpful, share it with a friend, and together, let's blow up this YouTube channel and empower more ambitious individuals to become financially free. And when we get to 100,000 subs, I will be giving away $10,000.